Housing market disaster for millions of sellers across America. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Buckle up, strap in, hold on to your hats and your glasses as we blow the lid off the U.S. economy and the U.S. housing market. Why, you ask? Well, of course I'm going to tell you, because they're tied together. Lose one, you will lose the other. The U.S. housing market, the biggest asset class in the world, is capable of collapsing not only the U.S. economy, it'll have a global ripple effect. We are not playing games anymore, my friends. If you're new, please subscribe. Subscribe right away. Never been a more important time in history to get centered and surrounded with like-minded people, where iron will continue to sharpen iron. We're going to sharpen some iron today. One of you, a subscriber, I get the best stuff sent in from the subscribers. Insane. Love each and every one of my subscribers. You guys are great. Like I said, if you're new, please subscribe if you'd like a little love as well. But the realities are, friends, we have a big elephant in the room right now. It is getting very hard for anybody to try to explain away the severity, the magnitude of the housing bubble that occurred, and now try to tell you it's still safe. I mean, my gosh, as clear as day now. We're going to look at a property courtesy of one of you in black and white. How does anybody try to tell anybody out there as a real estate professional, no crash risk here, it's going to be fine, there's no crash? It's crashing. It is crashing in black and white. And that's why you guys, I mean, bless your hearts, because you continue to come to the channel and you're like, dude, we believed you from the start, and now that's exactly what's happening out there. Insane. So short-sighted. Like I said, I mean, like many of you know, as an industry guy, love real estate, wouldn't do anything else, enjoy my time in it, been through the trenches, been hammered in the world of real estate. I always tell people, listen, I understand. I'm a real estate agent, and I don't even like most of the real estate agents that I'm seeing out there. So much to unpackage, so much to unpackage. I mean, it's so hard for me. I see so much stuff, and I'm like, man, we got to show this on the channel. Can't. There's too much. There's just too much. It would be videos all day long if you try to expose the cracks, the fractures that are currently taking place in the industry, at least for me with my trained eye. So today, our job is to continue to educate, inform, and entertain just a little bit if possible, and show you guys what's really going on out there so you can make up your own minds on where you're at with this. And like I said, and if I haven't already, stay tuned to the end for final thoughts, because I always give my #1 thing to do in any housing market, but especially in the one that we're currently in, because nobody wants to catch a falling knife. And my friends, buckle up and strap in as we take a ride over to a property today that one of you, a subscriber, sent in that's in their backyard. This is insane. Like, I'm trying to just gather myself as I'm about to run this piece for you. In fact, let's go ahead and run that piece, then we'll meet back here to wrap it up. Let's get started. Hi, Scott. I just ran across this absolutely perfect example of FOMO house located in Bend, Oregon. Just a little bit about Central Oregon and Bend area. This is the playground for the entire Northwest and is also the leading indicator for the housing market for the entire state of Oregon. This house is located in the center of all the activity for Bend. I can't believe what the house sold for in 2021, and now it looks like the owner is just trying to escape. Thanks for helping me hold strong and waiting for the market to correct. I don't want to be the same position as the person with this property. Well, I don't blame you. Let's jump over there and take a look. All right, buckle up and strap in. Let's go ahead and take a peek around, and the place looks to be in perfect show condition. Everything tidy and right in its place. But is it enough to get it off the market? Now let's read its FOMO description. Own a piece of history in the heart of trendy Bend. Just blocks from downtown. Old mill, box factory, and excellent shopping. First owned by Stats family, founders of Bend. Lots of unique original features in this home. Well, let's see if the features include pricing right. Today's featured property has a mid-range value of approximately $959,000. Oh boy, buckle up and strap in. A lot to unpackage here. Our property currently sits on the market well above its mid-range value at almost $1 million after taking a 42% price reduction, almost half price. Our owners bought back in the height of the super bubble in 2021 for $1.7 million. Let me repeat, $1.7 million, and now they're well under $1 million and stuck on the market. Let's keep looking. If you were to give them today's asking price, your payment would be approximately $5,800 a month. Now, let's look a little further. Our estimated rent range is only $3,300 a month. This place still has a massive ways to go before it even comes close to penciling out. I have a feeling our seller is in massive trouble. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So there you go. Oh my gosh. That is not a good look for the real estate market. This is what's now happening out there. Our buyer bought in the height of the super bubble. What did they do? They drank the stimulus Kool-Aid. They believed the narratives that you're still seeing people trying to push out there, and they drank the Kool-Aid. And what are they? Can you imagine? That's a big haircut. And here's the scary part about this one. For me personally, we didn't see that type of price declines in the previous bubble that we all pull from for years. This one's happening in less than a year. They're at almost a fifth. Believe me, they're on the market right now for just under $1 million. They bought at 1.7. That house could go in the 8s. In fact, it needs to go well below the 8s because its rent range is around $3,000 a month, and your cost to own is almost $6,000 a month. That tells me they're still at $1 million, almost 50% overpriced to get most people right now to buy in this climate. Now there's a sucker born every day, but they're still at the upper end of their value range in the mid-9s. They need to be in the low 9s. If I was writing an offer right now and I was going to try to make it stick on that property, which I wouldn't even write it for me personally, but if somebody that said, Scott, I love the house, I want to own it, I would call the selling side and say, hey, listen, we're going to write an offer. There's going to be an 8. An 8 will be in front of the number. 800 and something. They're at 900 and something. They were at 1.7. They're going to take approximate, and I believe even if you gave them today's asking price, that is a massive haircut for our seller. Our seller somehow is willing to take this hit. That is a massive hit. I mean, this is the type of behavior when you're going to start seeing people walk away from homes. You know, sacrifice the credit score. I ain't taking $1 million haircut. I'll give up the credit score. This is a knocking at the door. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understanding the biggest artificially created housing bubble ever produced in world history with zero organic growth has in fact reversed course. We just looked at a property today that demonstrated that behavior in spectacular fashion, and we're just getting started. Front end of a recession, tail end of a lockdown, a crisis. This is what happens when you overstimulate the biggest asset class in the world. We have to make sure right now properties are in or around their rent range, even if they're not designed to be a rental. That's how you protect yourself in a fragile, uncertain economy, because you know your cost to own is what it would rent for anyway. No harm, no foul. If something happens to me and the property goes upside down in value, renter goes in, they can handle the payment. Standard amount down, today's interest rate, will it pencil out? I'm going to continue to blow the lid off it every step of the way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video on your screen, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.